Alright, so in this quick video, I'm going to show you 6 things that I got from Hormozi which enabled me to 10x my productivity. And look, in this video, I'm not going to give you any BS or any non-applicable advice. Everything that I'm going to show you in this video could be applied just after watching this video. So you watch this video, this hopefully value-packed video, and by the end of this video, you will have everything to basically 10x your productivity and get more shit done. So let's just get into it. So the first thing you have to do is that you have to wake up early, and trust me, this is no self-improvement BS. Waking up early is actually legendary. Like in the ideal scenario, you wake up at 4 a.m. because think about this. You wake up at 4 a.m. and the rest of your family, they would wake up around 9 a.m. So here you have 5 hours to yourself. And trust me, 5 hours is more than enough for you to get your entire work done for the day. So you wake up at 4 a.m. and until 9 a.m. you work, but once it's 9 a.m. you basically have nothing to do when it comes to work. Like everything that you had to do for the day is done. Now all you do is you take sales calls and you do meetings with the team. And that's all you do for the entire day. So think about it. You have to wake up early, and this is the first thing. The second thing you have to do is you have to plan your day the night before. Because think about it. If you wake up at 4 a.m., most likely you're going to be groggy and you will not have the desire to work. So if you plan your day the night before, even though you wake up at 4 a.m., you wake up knowing that, okay, now I wake up, I do this, I do that, I wash my face, I take a shit, then it's time for the work. And once you have that mentality, once you know that, okay, next day I will do this, this, and this exactly, waking up early is going to be the easiest thing once you have that purpose and once you have that desire to be successful. Think about that, and this is something you have to do. You have to plan your day. Let me just show you this. As in 30 minutes interval. So you say at 4 a.m. I will do this, at 4:30 I will do that, at 5 a.m. I will do that. If you want, I can give you my template for that. So just comment down something, just comment down template, or the planner, just comment down planner, and I'm gonna send you my daily planner that you can use the night before for you to plan your next day. Okay, keep that in mind. And let's go to the third one, which is you have to use a timer. And this is something you can see from the image itself. You have to use a timer, and you need to work in 60-minute intervals. So you work for 60 minutes and then you rest for 10 minutes. And trust me, 10 minutes is enough for your brain to rest, because this is no physical labor, this is not going to the gym. All you do in this 10-minute period is that you sit there and you look at your wall. This is all you do, because if you do something that is way more fun, that gives you way more dopamine than the work will start being painful. And this is something that you don't want to happen to you, because you want to combine motivation and discipline. A lot of people in this space are going to tell you, no, motivation is bad, you only need discipline. But if you can combine these two, if you have the motivation to do the work, and if you also have the discipline, work will be the funnest thing for you, and you will actually have the desire to work. And this is the only way you can wake up early at 4 a.m. Like, no one wants to wake up this early unless they fucking love the work. So you need to learn how to love the work, and the only way you do it is by making the work the most fun activity in your entire day. Keep that in mind. Let's go to the next one, which is you have to use your earplugs, but this is kind of optional. This is not a must do, but if you want, you can do it. Like if you wake up at 4 a.m., you don't need something else to make the entire thing more silent. Like it already is 4 a.m., no one is awake. What else do we need? So I think this is optional, and this can kind of be annoying. Like if you put earplugs, and it can be kind of scratchy, you know? So this is optional. And the next one is that you should be doing this 5 times per day. This is 1 work hour for you. You do 60 minutes of work and 10 minutes of rest. You do this 5 times every single day. So you wake up at 4 a.m. and until 9 a.m. you do work. So some nerd is gonna come in the comments and say, if 1 work hour is 70 minutes and if I do 5 of them, so your work will end at 10 a.m. All you have to do is to wake up early and work until 10 a.m. And after that, you have the entire day to yourself. You can go on dates, you can go on gym, you do whatever you very desire. And this is going to give you so much pleasure, because if you know that I have done everything that I had to do for my business for the day, and when it's 10 a.m., it's the best feeling ever. And I hope you can actually live it before you fucking become incapable of doing the work. Because think about it, you can only work hard until you are 35. After 35 or after maybe 40, working hard, like working like a dog, working like 12 hours, 16-hour days is gonna be impossible. So you maybe have 20 years, maybe 10 years, maybe 15 years ahead that you can do actual hard work. So keep that in mind. In reality, you don't have that much time to be doing the hard work. I mean, after you're 40, even though you will have the desire to work, you cannot do it because your body is incapable of waking up this early and working for 5 times every single day, 5 hours every single day on the most leverageful but the deepest task. So keep that in mind. You have only some years ahead that you can do work at. And finally, we have, this is a kind of optional, but you can use nicotine and both caffeine. So I personally wouldn't use nicotine. And if you're below the age of 30, you shouldn't use nicotine. This is something I learned from Andrew Huberman. If you're below 30 or 25, your brain is still developing and nicotine is going to have some bad negative effects on your brain. So nicotine is definitely something that you want to keep away from your brain. So don't put nicotine in your brain. Do not fucking smoke. You're not Andrew Tate. You're not Tristan Tate. You're not Imai Gaji. Do not smoke if you're below the age of 25 or 30. So after nicotine, we have caffeine, and personally, I consume caffeine. Caffeine can definitely help you focus, and it can help you get more done, but you don't want to consume caffeine within first 90 minutes of your day. And what caffeine does is that there's something in your body that's called the adenosine. And if you have a lot of adenosine in your body, then it's going to make you feel tired. So caffeine is going to act like adenosine, but it will not have the same effect of the adenosine. So if you had adenosine, you would feel tired, but for an adenosine to be effective, it has to be connected to the receptor of adenosine. But caffeine is going to come into this receptor and block it from the enters of adenosine. So this is caffeine, and if you have caffeine in the receptor, adenosine cannot connect, and this will help you feel more focused. So keep that in mind, and this is how the caffeine functions. So these are all I use. I personally do not use earplugs and nicotine. The rest is what I use. You have to wake up early, plan your day the night before, and again, if you want to document the template, just comment down planner and I'm gonna send it to you. You have to use a planner for 60 minutes, and you should be doing this work hours 5 times every single day in the early morning, and this is your deep work task. This is gonna be hard, but hard work is what you desire to be successful. And finally, you can use caffeine as well. Thanks for watching till the end. Have a blessed day, and check out the description if you want. And yeah, bye.